Welcome back, everybody, to another game of Pathfinder Ironfang Invasion. And I'm your host, Rob, and we have a brand new map that we're showing off right now on the screen. Hooray! Special thanks to Justin for creating this. And Justin, why don't you tell us about your character while we're at it?
Oh, I'm a lovely young boy. His name is Forvel Novawit. He's real friendly, little bit controlling, and also probably one of the smartest people you will ever meet in your lifetime. Elven wizard.
Sounds good. Arkloyd, how about you, sir?
I'm Mark Lloyd. I play Anton Bartz. He's a human thief. He's mostly on the lookout for himself, especially after his best friend had passed on recently. But for now, he's here to help the people of this new burgeoning community because helping them helps him.
And last but certainly not least is Theta.
Yeah, king, half-orc, dude.
King the half-orc dude. I love it. We'll see if the others come. And we have two more players here as well. But let's bring Arcloyd up to speed because he missed last week, just to get into it a little bit. So, Coriel and Carol are still alive. They were able to escape the clutches of their captivity, mostly thanks to the help of a random dude in the woods named Sirach, who is played by Panderin's character.
Sirach is
And
played by
Sirach,
Panderin's character?
who is played by Pandarin, who is Panderin's character. In my head, it made sense. Anyway, Sirach is, of course, it always. Sirach is a character. Let's put it that way, and had agreed to help out our two wayward friends trying to find out where the hell they're supposed to go in these woods. So they're currently like a square away from actually getting to the base camp. Meanwhile, King has run into the company of three members of the nation of Molthune, three soldiers, and has taken them far north to the camp Redjaw, which is under the Hobgoblin's control. And to make a very long story short, King infiltrated in with the Hobgoblins, and in not so uncertain terms, is basically told, "Get out of my sight and come back with a head, or else, I'll kill you," from their leader, a giant bugbear by the name of Scarvinerus. So King is planning on, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, delivering the soldiers of Molthune to Scarvinerus. Is that correct?
What? I don't think you were paying
I guess
attention.
not.
We already did all that.
You're not paying it.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't.
No, because they left and then there was the Manticore thing.
Yeah, but that was next, and that wasn't with King.
Well, I mean, we're recapping because there's no next. Everything has already happened. Are we doing it again? This time with Anton instead of everybody else? All right, I arrived back at the camp and everyone's still there. Now I'm going to head forward, and I'm pretty sure we're going to run into some creature who's throwing fire at a tree with a bunch of flaming dogs around him. Let's see what happens next.
You might. You never know. And the last thing that happened was that Coriel, Daryl, and Sirach ran afoul against a Manticore, who then cornered Sirach and basically said, "Give me food or else I'm going to eat you." And Sirach pointed him up to like a bunch of dead hobgoblin bodies that he knew about. So, and Daryl was trying to, I guess, make himself ingrained in the Manticore's eyes. I don't even know what you were doing, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's the problem. I'm now realizing that if I want to romance an NPC, I'm going to have to romance you, Robert. I'm going to have to find out what your likes and dislikes are.
Good luck with that. Anyway, so I guess we'll start with King. You leave Red Jaw Camp. Now what do you do?
I already did that.
I know that. So what do you do next?
Well, the first thing I do is I adjust this camera because I can see the bottom green bar appearing below your face whenever you talk. There we go.
Sorry.
He's fixing your face.
Yep. Step 1 to
I need a
romancing Rob.
shave for that. What?
No, I already went back to the camp. Remember?
No, I legitimately do not remember you going back to the camp.
I did. And I was alone because they left, as we previously just stated.
So you went back to the camp alone?
Yes, because I left alone. If I came back with other people, it would be weird. I'm not Billy Numerous. That's a joke for you people born in 2000s. Nope, I already left this place.
Yeah, I know that. This is the camp you left. So what do you do next?
Yeah, I went back to the camp and they already left.
I feel like there's a miscommunication here. Are you talking about this camp?
Nope, never came back here yet. I'm still way away.
He's
I'm
talking about the soldiers. He's saying the soldiers have already fucked off.
Yes, they kind of have fucked off into the woods a little bit.
Yep, I'm like right here now.
Okay. That's where the confusion was lying. I'm so sorry. What do you do?
I think I already said I was heading back towards the encampment. Now you find the fatal flaw in our language.
Which encampment?
See, I left the encampment from my encampment to go to the encampment, but then I came back to the encampment finding that the people in the encampment were gone. So now I'm going to leave the encampment to go back to the encampment.
Which encampment?
The original one.
Okay, so you're going south.
Yep.
Well, it's a new day, so go ahead and move.
Done.
All right. Can you roll with me a 20, please?
Roll you a 20? Okay.
A D20.
Boom. Rolled 20. Oh, you want a D20? Okay, let me correct that.
Yeah. I guess it's fuck with Rob tonight. I love it. I do make it easy, I guess. All right, 14. Thank you.
I'll be honest with you, I'm
see.
like half asleep for some reason. Between the
Am
first
I that
game,
boring?
no, between the first game and this one, the fatigue just hit me like a wall of sleep. I've just been like all day.
Oh dear. Tonight might be a short session, ladies and gentlemen.
So,
at this rate.
Just trying to keep high energy with my stupid ass jokes that only entertain me.
If you hit one that gets me, you know it's bad.
You mean a joke or something that makes you laugh?
Oh, no. I think they're jokes, but other people think they're just things that make me laugh.
Ah.
Hey, he's back. He's running away. Also, he's tearing the road apart.
It's not a road.
Yeah, it was.
Not anymore.
That's why I used the word was. Unless you're pointing out other more flaws in our language.
The past tense.
There are many flaws in our language. Don't worry about that.
Yes, there were tense in your past.
I mean, to be fair, it could be time traveler lingo. Was in the will be sense.
King, can you please place yourself on the map? So it is now nighttime. You are... I assume you're settling down for the evening and all that stuff to get ready to go out in the morning?
Sure, we can assume that.
But I also need you to, as you are like watching and all that stuff, I need you to make a quick perception roll.
I'm sorry, I'm getting some like weird robotics coming from you from every so often. So sometimes a part of a word is broken off.
That's all right. Can you hear me now?
I mean, I can hear you. It's just again every so often a part of a word breaks off. So I don't know what the full sentence was that you just asked me for.
I asked if you could please give me a quick perception roll.
All right. You asked for a 20, right?
I did. A 20 is very good. You hear a loud, guttural howl. And that actually startles you because it seems like it's very close by.
I don't know what that is. One would assume wolf, but when I get that stupid, who the hell knows?
What do you do?
I guess I'll stay here behind this rock.
Can you roll a stealth roll, please?
That moment where you see the modifier in the wrong box, and you're like, oh, I'm good at this, and then you realize, no, I'm not.
That happens a lot, doesn't
Well,
it?
I'm looking at my survival. My survival is +8. It's like, oh, I'm real good at oh, no, never mind. That's a -4 in the stealth box.
Let's see if it notices you.
King ain't a real hider. He's a shower. And a grower.
That was... No, it seems like it doesn't notice you tonight.
Cool. So the night passes uneventfully.
When you do wake up in the morning, you're packing up, and you have
I don't have anything to
doused,
pack up.
well, whatever you have, you douse the flames and all that stuff.
Didn't light a fire. I'd be stupid. Literally would see me with a fire. I didn't camp at
I
the
don't
tallest
know.
hill. I didn't camp on the tallest hill of this map to light a fire to announce that Gondor needs aid.
But you could have.
But I didn't.
If he did that, he would be a Gondor.
Wouldn't be a survivor of Gondor, that's for sure.
It's like a Gondor, then it took me a second to realize, oh, you're trying to make a pun.
Yeah. It made me laugh.
Oh, God, I am so screwed tonight. You notice as you're basically leaving, you notice as you're going down from that hilly area that you were hiding, you see near the foot of the hill a naked man.
As you do.
It's like he looks like he's sleeping. Near like the bushes over here.
You know what? Hold on one sec.
What are you doing?
Damn it. Alright, well, I'll go kick him in the face. Look, we make decisions based on our coin flips, and that's what I decided was a 2.
Oh, God. You kick him in the face. Do you say anything as you kick him?
No. I'm silently gonna kick him in the face and watch for a reaction.
You just smack him in the face, and he's like, "Oh, oh,
Nope, kicked him in the face. That'd be a lot more painful.
oh."
These are some hard-ass boots.
He, you see, like you see, like the swelling of his forehead as it gets like a little reddish blue from where the bruise is welting. As he like stares up at you, he looks like he's very almost as if he looked like he was like coming off like a bender from last night, incredibly disheveled and drunk, like drunk. But you don't detect a hint of that in his breath or anything after you kicked him.
Alright, I look
And
down at him and then I say, do I know you?
No, who are you?
Alright, well, I'll go to kill him then. I
Say
need
that
human
out loud?
heads. I don't say that out loud to him. I'm saying that to you just to explain what I'm doing. I need human heads, so I go to kill him. He doesn't know me, which means he's not part of our encampment, which means I bear him no responsibility. Otherwise, I need a human head, at least one human head, to prove to the camp up north that I mean business. Otherwise, it's going to get super awkward on our next conversation. And I'm pretty sure this naked guy who's still laying on the ground is disoriented from the blow to the head. Anybody who's seen any of the Batman films know you don't go for the head first. It disorients your target.
All right, roll initiative then.
And then I feel like we're gonna get into the realm of D&D stuff not making very much sense. Or I guess that translates to Pathfinder too. You know, like I hold the blade to his neck. I hold the dagger to his neck. Well, okay, he's a 5th level fighter, and that blade does D4 damage. So you're gonna be hurting when his turn comes around.
All right, he's not a 5th level fighter.
No, I'm just saying that there's no real suspension of belief here that even a naked guy could take a stab to the gut and then run away and be fine.
His throat is resistant to slashing damage.
Yeah. As I said, the disbelief of games based on D&D. I can't hold anybody at knife point. I can point a gun at your head, but if the gun only does 2d6 critical damage and you have 17... I'm sorry. Yeah, 17 is a good hit point total. If you have 17 hit points, I put a gun to your head that only does 2d6 critical damage. You can say, fuck that gun. I run away.
Okay, make the attack.
Well, I mean, he goes first.
No, he's trying to stand up, so that's all he's doing. So you get to make.
Well, I mean, there's also the point where I'm gonna miss. I'm not like Pando's character, who apparently rolls 30s on attacks. Why not? I'll fucking rage. I have to.
You don't miss. You hit him.
That's the correct damage. This is my rage attacks.
So you just go in and start like slashing at his body just to try and chop off his head.
Oh no, I go full scimitar. Did you play the latest Dark Pictures anthology game?
No, I did not.
Oh, in the prologue, in the non-spoiler part of the game, that's a tutorial just to teach you what the game's about. Guy spears this woman and walks up to her dead body, pulls out his scimitar, and just lops her head off in one strong blow. That's what I'm going for there. I thought about that specifically because I use a scimitar. King uses a scimitar.
He's the king of scimitars.
Then confusingly, he grabs the woman by the neck to throw the head. Everyone I've ever watched play the game asks, why grab by the neck?
You did damage to him, but now he has a little surprise for you.
He explodes.
He's a werewolf.
He was a survivor trap. You guys, oh shit, what's the name of the movie? Screamers, I guess. Any of y'all watch Screamers?
It's been some time, but yeah. I'm just aware of it.
I've actually never seen that.
The soldier on the ground screaming for help is actually just a trap.
Can I come with you?
Great trap.
Well, yeah, the little girl also.
There was a little boy named David.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's very ambiguous to me, the sex of the child. But, I mean, that's probably a good thing. That, never asked. Never wondered, what's the sex of this child? No, it's just a child.
It takes a full round for him to change shape, and as he's like right in front of you after you slash him, he just starts growling, and you notice like fur just covering his body, his arms elongate into giant claws and paws. His snout begins to protrude from his face as you just hear like ripping of flesh as he just shapeshifts into this wolf.
Yep, creature. Werewolf in London. Yep. So we're doing a Dragon Age then. Is that what we're doing right now? So I'm gonna need a backup sheet if that's what we're doing.
Werewolf on.
The very first time Robert killed me was by the werewolf, by the way.
I know. Go ahead, your turn again.
Yeah,
you should be right next to him, by the way.
Doesn't matter. I don't see where he's at. It doesn't matter. We're the only 2 people.
All right, fine.
Well, what am I gonna do? Run away?
You might. I don't know. 19. That is a hit.
Just in case there's a timekeeper or someone out there. I have 17 turns of rage remaining.
You notice that your blows seem to not be doing as damage as like.
Oh, by the way, the last one did
creature.
5 damage, and this one was 8 damage.
No, I understand that. I've been keeping track.
Well,
I knew it's a +1 on the rage.
Yeah, I forgot. So I forgot that's why the notes there axe to grind.
You notice the damage now because I guess maybe it's because it's the different form. It's not doing as much.
Oh yeah, no, he's totally healing it back. It's werewolf.
Very slowly, but he is still bleeding heavily, and he looks like he's panting hard.
You know, the thought occurs to me: if Anton gets back to the camp and meets Forvel, I'll have time to roll the backup character. I really like King, but King isn't gonna back down. So,
Werewolf is going to try and attack you.
Also, it'd be really cool to wear a human wolf suit. Not suit, you know what I mean.
Does a 16 hit you?
No.
Okay.
But you know what I mean. Dire wolf. You know how you like wear a dire wolf and you put the head and you have the eyes over your eyes and it's like the whole cape and everything. But imagine that as a person. Like this was a fucking person and I killed him.
I get it. Your turn, by the way.
Another 8 damage.
Nice.
Yeah, which probably amounts to like, you've hit him for 1. You've hit him for another 1.
He's basically on one knee, but he's like trying
to propose. That's nice.
No,
I've waited all my life for this moment.
He's trying to like put most of his power into one more attack.
Somebody who could hit me at least 3 times consecutively.
14's not going to do it. Damn, I was really hoping to bite you. Anyway.
Well, you want to make me a werewolf?
Oh, that would be fucking hilarious.
I was literally just looking up on his change shape thing to see if there was a infect others thing. I was like, huh.
Oh, no, there is.
I could only assume that a barbarian werewolf would be a pretty awesome combination.
That's the infect others.
Well, it's a shame you suck so much ass. If you bit me at least. Well, the problem is that I'd probably pass the fortitude check. I got a +7 fort save.
I know. Anyway, go ahead and roll. Finish it off. He only has like a little bit of HP.
I don't know what his AC is.
That's not going to hit. He gets another turn. Good.
The person you want to bite is Forvel, because they will not make the save.
And it's a miss. Go ahead and roll.
God, this guy only has a +1 to attack. No wonder.
Well, that's only his bite is, but right now he is naked and has fins.
Well, one would assume that a werewolf's attack bonus would be his normal attack.
Actually, they come equipped with this, and we're not using this as an attack because you did just kill him, but they come equipped with a fucking long sword.
Oh, cool, because both of those attacks would have missed me too. Cool example, bro.
Well, +6 is a lot better than a +1. I'm just saying.
Yeah, +6 is basically what I swing with, and I miss most of the time. So
anyway, you kill him, and the werewolf does revert back to a humanoid form.
Oh, that's a shame. I decapitate him.
Okay, he's now decapitated.
What would that wasn't Iraq? What's the main guy's name again?
I don't know who you're referring to.
Hey, back at the encampment.
Which one?
The one I just came from.
Scarface.
Scarvinerus?
Yeah, Scarvinerus. What did he say I needed to come back with again?
Come back with a head so I can give you a bounty.
Ah, cool. Well, here's a head, and I'm only a day away. Well, no, I guess I'm 2 days away. I'm going to turn around.
God.
Again, I got to show some goodwill that I'm out for the job and that I'm actually who I say I am. And what better proof than actually coming back?
I was half hoping that the werewolf will put up a better fight and bite you. Anyway,
I should have attacked him while he was asleep, but like I said, I had thoughts in my head. Maybe this was actually somebody from the camp, like a hunter or something. So I rolled a D2. On a 1, I was gonna decapitate him. On a 2, I was gonna kick him in the face to wake him up. And I rolled a 2.
speaking of back at the camp, so it is a new day. If you want to roll for any camp stuff, go right ahead.
Absolutely.
Forvel.
We need to continue working on huts. We got 3 made and one on almost done. 40.
You finished the other one, so that's 4 made at this point. It takes you most of the day. How many people are helping you build?
2.
I think
Okay.
I could have Anton building traps around the perimeter.
You can. That would be a craft roll specifically for that.
Mechanics would work, you think?
Yes.
All right.
That's pretty good. What kind of traps are you trying to make?
Like head level snare traps that would choke a person. Pit traps that are a bit larger than like a standard one to capture like an animal to eat. Something that could get a man. It would have like a trap door rather than just sticks and leaves.
Okay.
Something a bit more permanent that we could reset as needed.
And where are you locating these traps specifically, or is it like just outside the camp, or like further outside, like off the map?
Within sieging distance.
That can be like hundreds of miles. So.
Oh well. Within like 30 feet of the walls.
Okay.
Yes, that would be off the map.
Yeah, that's fine then. So all right, with the 24 roll. Pardon the phone. With the 24 roll, you're able to like get at least 2 snares out. So mark those in. If for your pit trap, it's gonna take you a little bit longer. You're gonna need another day maybe to finish it up. Because you got to spend like. Well, yeah, I know. You got to spend the. Are you doing this alone, or are you taking any of the farmers and whatnot to help you?
The farmers will help him dig. He'll rig.
We need people getting food.
Yeah, he'll rig the snares himself, but he'll have the farmers dig, and then he'll put the spikes in the pit himself and build the trapdoor. That should help.
So this is where I'm going to actually have to ask specifically who's doing what, because this is going to become very important for the order of operations of things. I've been kind of ignoring it until now. So Forvel, who's helping you build the tent specifically?
I would probably keep those least suited for hunting.
All right. So that literally could be any of the farmers, Log, Wright, Garfield, Perry, or it could be Pharaoh.
Oh, in that case, it's Perry and Log.
Okay.
I'm only judging by names and who I think is cool. Log is a dumb name, so I'll take him, and Perry is cool.
Okay. Fine. Terms of hunting, how many people are going out to hunt?
I believe we had it at 6 last that we were doing it, because it was originally 3, and then I gave 3 over.
You originally had the 3 warriors, which was LaRosa, Tydell, and Garriott doing the hunting.
Yep.
And now you got Remo, Davrin, and Landra, who are the other warriors that are in the group now.
Jumping in on it.
So if all 6 are going hunting, who's guarding the walls?
Who do you have left?
You have Garfield, Wright, Erdan, Pharaoh, Jet, Meyer, Kinning, and Auburn.
Jet and Kinning would be in charge of that, and then split 2 of the first 4 people per shift.
Okay. Just making sure that we have that all set.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I make the structures, but, like, the actual, like, guard protocol and all that stuff, I'll help design it, but I don't need to be on people's asses for that.
You do get 7 provisions for the day, like mostly small game. Looks like a bunch of rabbits from 2 of the hunters. You notice, however, one of the hunters does not come back.
This is where, like, I ask, I'm like, okay, well, who doesn't come back?
Davrin is missing.
What happened to Davrin?
Nobody knows. Like, everybody just went out on their own.
All right, we'll find him tomorrow. But, like, yeah, we'll find him tomorrow.
Outside of that, anything else you're doing for the day?
Yes. At one point, I would have a conversation with Kinning and Auburn.
About what?
It's actually about one of my spells, and if it will ever get, if they go, it is, and if they perish, I can use it.
I'm not really thinking about dying, says Kinning.
Well, see, like this book, I found it in my travels, right? Well, not my travels. I found it in my basement, and I've been teaching myself. It was before I was kicked out. But there's a spell that allows me to learn spells from people if they pass away. However,
That's actually interesting, but
there's a really weird caveat to it that people might not like. I have to
And
drink.
what's that?
I have to drink like a whole bunch of their blood.
I'm not letting you drink my blood, kid.
This is why I'm checking in advance.
I don't even cast spells. Why are you asking me?
Oh, sorry. I thought you did.
Kinning just like shakes her head at you. She says, "I'm a blacksmith."
Yeah, and your work is magical.
She for a roll a perception check.
Absolutely. And this is him being completely honest. She does good work. $13.
You swear for a split second you think she blushes, but you're not sure. And all she says is, "Well, I appreciate it, but don't drink my blood, please."
Okay, cool. And I'll check with whatever other casters we have. That same process personally for each one.
The 2 casters you have are Auburn and Meyer, and both of them are divine casters, not arcane casters.
Even if there's any spells that do carry over, it would still work. It just says
If they're-
spellcaster.
All right, then I guess technically it would work on either of them.
Yep.
This is the effect of having a child that doesn't understand good from bad yet, walking around with a knife.
I don't think he has a knife. I think it's more so just
No, I'm saying it's scary. Like, oh, I care about
completely.
this. I care about this kid, but at the same time, the kid doesn't really. I don't think the kid understands good from bad, and that stabbing people is wrong. So having them with a giant knife in their hands is kind of scary.
I
It's
have
what
a
the- it's what
masterwork
that-
longsword.
It's what that movie Brightburn should have been. No, no one saw that except me. Okay,
Yep.
I haven't seen a Will Smith movie in forever.
Brightburn's not a Will Smith movie.
No, he didn't play the orc.
That's Bright, not Brightburn.
Yeah,
Those are
Brightburn.
Those are 2 separate movies. Brightburn is like teenager kid who's like Superman but evil.
Oh, you mean the one by Max Landis?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know he was the one who did it, but
He's not. I was making another joke. The fact that you have no knowledge of the movie is only aiding in my humor.
no, I mean I saw the movie. I don't know who directed it.
My joke was that Max Landis directed the movie where the four teenagers uncover an alien object that gives them all superpowers, and one of them goes evil. Chronicle.
I never saw that one.
That's a good one.
Yep,
But
Max
yeah, no,
Landis
like-
is horribly, horribly talented, but also misogynistic, so it's a very difficult situation to be in.
Yeah, that's like
Ah.
overall for the day. I'm doing my usual shtick of building, and I check with people if I can drink their blood. That's it.
Yeah, I'm sure that's going to go over really well with everybody.
Well, to be fair, he did ask them a long time ago if we could decapitate them and sell their heads when they die, so this is like a lesser level.
Yeah, and like I do it in private, and like I explain the process, and I only bring it up to the casters. So it's not like I'm just checking with each individual person.
Yeah,
True.
and when we brought up the decapitating the dead thing, we brought it up to everybody as a group at once. And some people were on board, so who knows, right?
True. Alrighty.
Also,
Anton will let you.
this fire is giant.
What did you say?
This fire is giant. Look, the people. This fire is the size of 3 by 3 people.
Yeah, it's our central fire pit.
Yeah, I mean, you just couldn't reach the middle of the fire, is what I'm saying. It's just so massive.
I mean, they have like the whole spit roast thing near it, I guess, to roast the
smoker,
giant pig if need be. Yeah.
That's what like we have the smoker over it. That's like a central hub for stuff, baby.
I'll be right back. Somebody just rang the doorbell.
Yep. How about the boxes of shit that we can fit people inside of?
There was crates, all right? I
Yeah.
didn't resize them. We're dealing with it. I like it. It confuses people. Those are metaphorical crates, okay?
Those are crates of our cares and worries.
They're crates that every time we call them crates, we have to do things with our fingers. They're crates.
Yes. One day I'm gonna get to use my horrible spells that make me look hyper evil. And it'll be a good time.
I mean, at the end of the day, I can't complain about anything about this place. One, you've literally built it. And two, you made the map because you also literally built it. So, I have no say. I live with what you've done, for good or ill. Or as they would say in Final Fantasy, for weal or woe.
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty. So,
Wait, why is this little child out by himself? It's literally prime
I don't know.
position for the one sniper shot to take him out.
I don't know. I do know that by the time we come at night, somebody shouts, "Somebody's coming from," or they sort of shout, "Somebody's coming from the walls, northeast side." Excuse me, northwest side.
If they're coming from the walls, they're already inside the encampment.
Northwest side.
I go check.
Roll a perception.
I see everything. I haven't rolled yet. I don't know if I see anything.
What do your elf eyes see?
Apparently,
I roll a
shit.
7.
You see, like, people. It looks like a group of figures. You can't really tell in the dark, coming up towards the encampment.
If we if we can't tell who they are, people would be prepared with crossbows and crossbow bolts.
All right. So the guards are armed, and all that. Are you going to shoot them as they come closer, or do anything?
I wish I would say that like I wouldn't, but Forvel is paranoid because and worried about orcs, and like hobgoblins.
was gonna say it works.
Eh.
Damn.
Okay, you're pulling a Daryl now. I see how it is.
No. He's actually worried about King because King has men back. Different worry. So he'll wait a little bit longer to see if someone can get a read on it. But if they get too much closer, then I think that people will start firing.
After about a couple of seconds, somebody shouts, "Anybody there? Hello?
Who are you?
I'm with the group of people here. Name's Daryl."
Oh, now you're pulling a Daryl.
I am.
Daryl doesn't talk like that.
Well, how right you say it then?
I say, it's an elf!
It's true. It is an elf.
I quickly fire on the elf child standing on top of the wall.
Please don't do that.
Oh, then maybe don't have Daryl introduce the group. We know it's not going
You're
to
the
go.
only. Daryl is the only one here. What do you want me to do?
Maybe he's the only one here. What happened to the whole other group?
Coriel and Sirach are behind you, but they're not here in the call.
Wait, was Anton already here, or?
Yeah,
I thought
Anton's already here.
Oh, okay, I thought Anton was with Coriel and everybody else.
No, it's just Daryl, Coriel, and Sirach.
You're asking a lot for Daryl to suppress his elven hatred.
You also haven't really slept in a few days and have a manticore after you.
Well, I wish he was after me, but you declined that whole storyline from happening.
What
Coriel shouts, "Is anybody there?" There, I've solved the problem.
A whole bunch of people are here. Do we know you?
Is that you, kid?
Are you in? What kid are you talking about?
The one with the oar?
Oh, hell yeah.
It's Coriel.
Which one were you?
Can we come in, please?
Yeah.
And it's been how many months now? A month and a half?
Almost a month. A little bit over a month, actually.
Yeah, we'll let him in.
So what, like 8 people left, 3 people come back? One of them is a completely different person?
Yep. So
actually, Coriel is the only one that everybody recognizes. They don't know who Sirach is.
2 of them are completely different people. So how did the supply mission go?
Oh, we got the supplies.
No, that's them. They left for supplies and aid, and they came back missing all the people except for one and come back with 2 people.
The only one that came back with the supplies would be Tydell, who also had the help of 3 other people that were with Daryl. They came back like honestly 2 weeks from earlier when you guys got captured.
The only thing that we need to do when they're getting closer is pull the doors open. Don't push them in.
Well, like this, and I start pushing.
Do you push?
How hard do you have to push them for them to activate?
Like, you have to give it a little bit of force. It's not just like a lean on it.
I do like a push, like a jerky, like, they're not moving.
Pull. Jeez.
Is there a handle on the doors?
No, but they're wooden doors, like, you can pull.
I shout, there's no handle! Pull on what?
Pull the frickin' door open! I didn't build a handle. Deal with it.
Well, if they're pull doors, you should have a handle on them. Otherwise, it implies a push door.
You know what? I think
pull the doors open.
I think you should push the door. They should wait, and you should push it.
Okay. Push the door.
Ooh, the spike trap swings down.
I am a very dexterous person. It seems likely that I might be able to avoid a spike trap.
Roll fortitude. Not fortitude. Roll a reflex save.
$23.
I'm just double checking. Yeah, you. Yeah, you avoid it. Barely, but you avoid it.
And at that point, I think that Arkloid should take over control of Daryl from now on. Only because my hatred of elves and this kid are going to lead me to situations I will regret if I continue to play Daryl.
I'm not the kid. I'm not the person to make him like elves either.
Right. But you just told me to push a door, which is a trap, and I already hate elves, so
yep.
I don't see the scenario going well.
Let me read up on them, because there's like a whole backstory here.
Yep.
The response is, "Oh shit, you were dumb enough to do it. Don't push the door. It's a trap."
Well, I assume he's already inside by now.
Now I gotta reset it. Oh, fuck it. I'll go and start the process of resetting it.
So finally, after long months, most of the party is now reunited in one place.
Daryl always comes first and is a greedy lover.
Yep. Quintessential Daryl.
Important detail.
It's never even come up.
It has. You might not
When?
remember, but those
I
Daryl
don't.
fans out there in the audience, they know who Daryl is.
I hope you name this segment the Daryl fans when you put this up on YouTube.
No, because there's only one kind of fan for Daryl, and those are only found on OnlyFans.
Oh, goodness. Anyway,
but no, after I do a reset on the door trap, I'll give everyone a tour of what we're working with.
So Forvel shows around Daryl, Sirach, and Coriel what's going on and the situation on their food and everything like that. So
yeah, we need more food.
More food for Daryl.
See, Art gets it.
Yep. After the evening, next day, everybody's up, ready to do their work again. But you notice that the missing hunter still has not come back, Davrin.
All right, I'm gonna get back to building stuff, but we need to consider whether we look for Davrin or not.
He's one of us.
Of course we should look for Davrin. I don't see why we wouldn't, says Auburn.
All right, cool. I'm going to build.
What worries me is, did he get lost? Did he get captured? Was he killed? Like it's hard not to think the worst.
Do you want to know how you figure that out?
How?
You look for him. and I just walk away.
Sometimes the whole kid is smart. Sometimes it's just the ass.
What?
12-year-old kid, Darkloid. 12-year-old kid.
Anyway,
Dean, thank you very much.
what do you... Who's Dean?
He's one of the Venture brothers.
I'm not 12. I'm 14. I'm so much more mature. Okay, just get it straight.
Don't know who you're talking to. I'm at least 4 or 5 days north of you right now.
That is absolutely correct.
Go ahead and roll your what the hell is it? Your craft, please.
35.
All right, you're starting on the framework for the next building, obviously.
Yep.
You have your team working on it.
Absolutely. I'm training up the next generation of builders. That's why I have Perry there.
Is that why Perry's there?
Absolutely. I'm going to turn this kid into a great person. He's going to become the next me.
We're all doomed.
You notice as you're working, you're getting like the ground ready to go and setting up everything. About 2 hours into the work, however, you actually trip over something that seems like it's shallow, like shallowly buried in the area where you're trying to build your, what you're trying to do.
Nothing bad can go wrong. I check out what it is.
You find a headless corpse.
Oh, I get rid of that. Like I literally drag it out, and I'm like, I found this where I was building. We need to throw it out.
Some of them
Get back to work.
A lot of them look fucking horrified. What is that?
It's a dude. It's a male or female, or can I tell?
Roll a perception.
Because I have to make sure I'm accurate with this. I got a 7.
It looks like a male to you.
All right, cool. It looks like some dude with his head cut off that was buried here. Either way, I'm gonna get back to work.
It smells incredibly foul as you.
It's true. That's why we got to get rid of it. It smells bad. It got in the way. Just get rid of it.
One of the other hunters there, like, looks at the body and says, "Wait a minute. That's Davrin's clothing."
Did this guy steal from Davrin? Jeez.
But he went out and hunted yesterday. When did he come back? But where is his head? What the fuck's going on?
Again, just confused looks. Like, I don't know. I just found him.
Where'd you find him?
And I show him.
Point out on the map where you were building.
I would have started from the top huts and worked it down, so I would be working on that one.
Okay. So his corpse was like over here somewhere.
Yeah.
Let's put him in the dearly departed now, because obviously he's dead.
No, this is just a guy who stole his clothes. Come on.
No, that makes no sense.
All right. Either way, I don't know what happened. We were just working, and we found this.
We need to investigate this. This is dangerous.
Who was the spy?
Erdan.
Erdan was the Molthune spy?
Yep.
I'll be first suspicion I have goes to Erdan because of his position, but that's because I don't trust That's because I don't trust people with that job.
But you really think he did this? Like, why would he cut off their head?
I don't know.
Why would he bring the body back? That's the part that makes no sense.
Man, all I'm saying is spies do crazy stuff. I don't know how they think. And with that, I will actually try and take a closer look at the situation and see if I can figure out any other details.
Like, so a lot of the people in the camp are starting to panic a little bit. All right, what details are you looking for? Where are you looking?
In the area, just for what happened. Like, Because I think the best way to stop people from panicking is to tell them that this probably won't happen again, and then tell them how it happened.
You notice, all right, so I need you to roll a nature.
Hell
And
yeah.
I need you to roll, and I need you to think about any other rolls that might apply to this.
Okay. Nature, I got a 10, and I would also like to roll, I'm gonna say spellcraft to see if I can see any sort of energies or anything that might hint to other influences.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, the spellcraft turns up nothing because, like, you don't detect any magical energy or anything like that on the corpse or on the grounds,
Mhm.
or at least, and if there is, like, there's nothing left of it. If that makes any sense, like there's
100%.
nothing lingering. Um, outside of that, your nature, like, obviously he's been decapitated. The way his clothes look, it looks like he's been roughed up a little bit. There are a couple of what looks like cut marks on his body and across the skin and whatnot. He's been stripped of all of his equipment, so whatever weapons he had or anything like that are gone. And you, I mean, you can think of, like, it must have taken like a lot of great strength to get him in here. And you're not sure how anybody was able to sneak in and do that and just like shallowly bury him like in like the dirt and the grass here.
So it was most likely somebody from the camp.
Your initial suspicion is yes, but that doesn't make any sense.
All right. So this is looking real bullshitty. Because this would take a lot of strength, a lot of effort. There's cuts. So yeah, there's something fishy, and we're not by an ocean.
Who are you speaking to?
Just the